Hey everybody, we're back with another Legacy League with Rogue Delver, and what we're trying today is 9 fetch lands and no island, taiga, or fiery islet. And then I am going to run the 4 Preordains again, and then everything else is the same. So we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so for round 1, we're on the draw here, but the opponent is mulliganing to at least 5. Um, so turn 1 on the play here. I'm probably, unless there's like 0 chance I think I'm going to be Wastelanded, I'll probably Preordain and then play, uh, yep, fetch for a land and play Preordain and look for more land so I don't lose to Wasteland. Or maybe I'll just draw a land. Alright. Well, I'm just going to play the Delver. And try not to lose to Wasteland here. Is it another Delver? So I think I'm going to use Force of Negation more aggressively than I otherwise might. That's just one of my plans for the mirror here. I guess I had so many cantrips. Maybe I should have just pitched a cantrip. It's a new strategy in the works here, folks. So, bear with me. So I'll probably have to put back like a Dreadhorde and a... I think what I'm going to actually do is probably just Preordain like next turn. Like Lightning Bolt is definitely part of what I'm looking for here. Well, his Delver didn't flip, so that's nice. Alright, well, I've got plenty of lands. Well, I've got 2. Wow, he didn't Wasteland me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and Preordain first here. All right, so we got a bottom. Daze could be worse, especially if he Wastelands me. So a little Wasteland of my own, and no red sources, which is a little irritating, but what are you gonna do? All right, so I need to play a land this turn. So do I want to play Wasteland and waste him off of one of his? I probably do. So I think I'll just do it like doing it like this seems fine. Maybe he'll reveal Stifle. Wasteland. Well, the Trop on top is looking pretty good, I'd say. Oh, it's the next card down, and I feel foolish. Well, I didn't predict that he was going to have 2 Wastelands. But, oh, and there is a Stifle, interesting. No attack. Okay, well, pitching Force of Oko to Force of Negation worked out pretty well, I'd have to say. Wow. Talk about a draw. Force pitching Stifle. So these are nice, but probably Hooting Mandrills has to go last. Or maybe I should just forget about Force of Negation. That's probably what I want to do. Okay. I don't think I'm about to draw like another bolt here, so I think I'm okay with this trade. It's Tarmogoyf. What is their last card? It's not Daze. So do I want to draw Force of Negation next turn? But I do want to play Dreadhorde this turn. And I definitely want to play Hooting Mandrills next turn. I think I'm just gonna... I would hate to sound like get like wastelanded out of this game somehow, and I think these will be pretty good. So my opponent has the whole gambit in their graveyard, so I can't shrink Tarmogoyf. Okay. Well, there's a win in the mirror. Yeah, I mean, I just have these Force of Negations, and I gotta use them. Yeah. So I like the Force of Negation plan, although it's certainly about to get boarded out here. So I'm gonna board out some Brazen Borrowers. Sorry, board out Dreadhorde, because it just dies to Lightning Bolt and a Preordain. Oh, and yeah, I still have 3 Preordains left. So I don't mind cutting another one. And then I was thinking I might try Veil of Summer against Submerge. But maybe I should just run the 4th Dreadhorde. And it's pretty good. Maybe just the one Klothys. I don't know. I guess I'll see what I think about this. I'm not 100% sure what I want to be doing in the mirror. I mean, it's obvious that my configuration is a little like, I mean, I don't play Tarmogoyf. So what's the best way you're going to deal with that? All right, well, I like what's going on in this hand for sure. Well, my opponent's start, would suggest a stifle. I guess I'll fetch also. It's a little tempting to red elemental blast there, but I don't think the end of turn Brainstorm is good enough. But if he just plays like Wasteland, I'll be pretty disappointed. So I don't know, maybe that was dumb. But the end of turn Brainstorm is so. But I guess if he plays Wasteland, I'll just play a Brainstorm of my own actually. So maybe it won't be too bad. Come on, deck, show me some more lands. All right, that's pretty good. Probably don't need all these Preordains, but I mean, Lightning Bolt tends to be good. Wow, he's stuck on lands. So I don't want to Wasteland on his upkeep. Now I kind of have to wait. So he drew 2 lands. I didn't want to like Wasteland on his upkeep, Wasteland him and have him like Daze it. Well, like have him, I Wasteland him, he stifles. I guess I should have just Wastelanded him on his upkeep. If I Wasteland him and he stifles, then I Red Blast, and then he Dazes. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Alright. Another Wasteland. Okay, so. Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and proceed with the Wastelanding. Okay, so we'll sack once. And then we'll sack twice. So I'm kind of okay with the Red Blast on the Wooded Foothills resolving. The Stifle, I mean. But I kind of do want to Red Elemental Blast the Stifle on the Wasteland. And I think I'm just going to do it now. I mean, he could still Daze. Okay. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should have done it on his end step. But this uses up his turn. I don't know. Okay. Okay, well there we go. Okay, so for round 2, we're on the draw. And this hand looks okay. I feel like everyone's playing Stifle all of a sudden. Okay. Well, we're not getting late Wastelanded, so that's nice. Tundra. Swords. Portent. Okay. So, we'll see what we draw here. It's pretty tempting to Wasteland, but... we'll see. Hooting Mandrills. I guess Dreadhorde isn't even all that exciting. It does stick around. But, I guess I'm just hoping to draw, a land. Maybe a blue card on my turn. Alright. Alright, I think these are okay. And I'll just have to play Wasteland here. Well, that's not what you like to see. Well, hopefully my opponent puts me out of my misery quickly. I guess I should have expected that my opponent wouldn't play into Daze. And bottom that one at least. I kind of just want to bolt my opponent. I have so many of these things. Bolting a Snapcaster. I don't know. Alright, we get a new draw step here. Counterbalance. I think I just have to bolt my opponent and hope that this Oko resolves. Good lord. Alright, I guess this is alright. So I can put back Hooting Mandrills. I'll put back. Well, I can't Lightning. I have to use. I don't want to Wasteland him. Though it is tempting, but we probably want to try to get this Oko into play. I guess I'm not about to cast Hooting Mandrills. I need to get cards in the graveyard. And playing Oko next turn. So let's do it like this. And we'll get to find out if they have a fourth Swords to Plowshare. Okay, the opponent's forcing. I think that's fine. I'd like to force over my Oko next turn. I guess I'm gonna force this. Yeah. Alright. So he's just drawing Scalding Tarn, so you'd think he wouldn't have too much going on. And then yeah, so we get to play use Wasteland, play Hooting Mandrills, make a 3/3, hold up Lightning Bolt. So that's pretty good. I guess Oko's just crazily good. I feel bad for my opponent playing some deck from a while ago. I think I'll just leave Brainstorm. If he flips Terminus here, it's pretty okay with me. Well, I'm just going to try to bolt him right now. Blast. Okay. So he's going to get to Swords my Hooting Mandrills, but he'll have to double attack Oko if he wants to kill it. Maybe he has 2 Swords to Plowshares. Alright, well that's good news. Alright, Force is a nice draw. So we can definitely Flooded Strand a Force of Will to the top of his deck with the Mystic Sanctuary. But I think he's about to miss his chance to do that. An Entreat for 2. So would I rather force this or Daze this? Probably force it, I guess. Okay, wow, glad I didn't Daze it. Okay. So on the draw here. I mean, probably Surgical is good. Though, I'm sure he's playing some things. Yeah, he's playing like Counterbalance. I'm sure he's playing Blood Moon. I don't want to be cold to Monastery Mentor. I wouldn't hate to run some surgical extractions. I don't know, I could bring in Brazen Borrower. He probably plays some Monastery Mentors. Alright, I'll try this. And I will keep. I guess like a Sylvan Library might be a little bit better than Klothys here. All these are nice. Wow. Well, I think he's going to have the Swords to Plowshares for my Dreadhorde. But he can't like play Counterbalance or anything on his turn. I can't remember what I left on top. Something I wanted, but not that bad. Alright, well, I'll just jam the Dreadhorde here. Well, what are you going to do? Alright. Well, it's not dead yet. Well, my opponent's running out of time to Swords this. Nice. So I think what I'll do is draw the Brainstorm. Then I can play Klothys with some counter protection. And I'll have more fodder. For Hooting Mandrills. Okay. Portent. Alright. I mean, almost anything else I would Red Blast. So many Dreadhordes. Okay, I think I kind of want to not jam Klothys then straight away here. And I kind of just want to play Delver of Secrets. I don't know. I can probably just get Klothys to resolve, so I'm just going to do that. I was thinking maybe it's good to hold up like Force of Negation, but I just can't imagine what he could do that would matter. Maybe he's sitting on Dovin's Veto. Brainstorm. Alright. Terminus. Alright, so if I, well, I guess I'll see what I draw here. Save the calories. Brainstorm seems like a good exile. And yeah, I'll go ahead and play Delver and hold up Force plus red Elemental Blast plus pitching Force. It's kind of tempting to Force of Negation it. I think I'll do that. It wouldn't be a huge deal. Another Klothys. Not what I want to see. And I think Delver is a good enough of a clock here, and Dreadhorde's not doing anything. I guess more Delvers aren't the best. A Wasteland to take him off red. Kneecapping him at 4 mana, is that something we care about? I guess it's okay. Then there's the off chance he answers my Klothys. Moat, okay. Well, it's a good thing we have this Klothys and not Sylvan Library. And Return to Nature. Alright, Bolt is not a bad one. It's going to mean he's definitely not playing Mentor. That's fine. I'll just go ahead and bolt him here. If he has Force of Will, he'll be dead next turn anyway. Alright. Alright, so for round 3, we are on the play. It's a mulligan. It's a keep. Not too much debate about what to do there. Opponent's on a mulligan to 5. Alright. I'd definitely rather get my tropical island wastelanded at this point than a volcanic. Alright, well I'm okay with that. From our opponent. That's nice. I think I am gonna just brainstorm on my opponent's end step. I mean, only like drawing another Delver would do anything. Uh, so I'm getting those sneak and show kind of vibes from my opponent. Nice. Well, regardless of whatever's going on over there, survive this turn, obviously we'll be in good shape. Wow, that's nice. Well, I can deal 4 plus 6 is 10. That would make my opponent's Ancient Tomb functionally useless. But it's already, can already wasteland it. So I think I'm just going to have to brainstorm here, looking for Daze. Or some combination of Force and blue card. So Oko beats most things, but so does another Delver. I have to wasteland him. Definitely putting back Dreadhorde. So I'm gonna wasteland him. So I could play Oko and make a food. I mean, so if he like sneak attacked somehow, I don't really know. He would need Ancient Tomb plus Simian Spirit Guide. I think probably sneaking Oko into play is probably the smartest move. No, I think it's just play Delver actually. So I'm gonna put back Dreadhorde and Bolt. And just keep the Oko a surprise. I mean, he's pretty darn dead with all the other things I've got going on. If he gets like a Gristlebrand out, I believe I can bolt my own Delver. And like I think I would bolt him. Yeah, well, Bolt's gonna do it for sure now. Okay. Alright, my opponent is all kinds of dead. That's how we draw it up against Sneak and Show. Alright. I don't know, maybe a few bolts are a consideration. I do think they're going to be playing Blood Moon. I guess I think Brazen Borrower has more utility than Hooting Mandrills. It could, in theory, bounce Gristlebrand. And it's blue. Alright. I think this hand's good enough. So I'm just going to Preordain for answers here. That's a good one. Yes, Red Blast this opponent. Alright, he's not going to do it. So I'll probably keep the Brazen Borrower to pitch to Force and drop the second Dreadhorde. With the way I drew Force of Negation, actually I probably should have just done nothing because I'm walking into Daze here. Yeah, I sure did walk into Daze. Well, that was weak. Alright, well, that's a card that does something. I don't have any of my bolts in. Right, yeah. Yeah, I really should have not played that turn one Preordain. I don't know. I was just thinking about how you want to jam Dreadhorde. I mean, that was our strategy in game one. But on the draw, maybe I need to not do that kind of thing when I don't have to. It's too bad I don't have my basic island. My mana was very smooth in my other games so far. Okay, looks like my opponent's gonna put me out of my misery here. Great. Okay. Alright, I just gotta play a little bit smarter here in game 3. Yeah, I think I like the 4th Preordain over Oko. Okay. It's gonna be pretty tempting to daze my opponent's turn 1 cantrip here. Alright, this is probably going to shape up well for us. They're probably going for something here. And anytime they're playing Ancient Tomb and I'm playing Delver, I usually feel good. Wow. Alright. So let's see if they have Force also. Okay. Alright, so like a Delver flip, of course, would be nice here. Nice. Hopefully he can't like show and tell again immediately. I'm definitely trying to do anything to draw a blue card here. I think I'm still doing anything to draw a blue card here. Like if I drew Brainstorm, I'd kind of want to just hold it in hand. Okay. Hopefully he just hard casts Sneak Attack. Okay. So if it's like just alright. So he's got Emrakul, and I'm going to 1. Well, my draws were just still not good enough there. Just needed a blue card. I guess that happens though. Well, we're definitely still in it, but this Force of Will's a dud. Alright. I'm going for it. My opponent's LOLing, but it ain't over yet. I probably would Force of Negation a Red Blast here. Okay. Like to see a Daze. Guess these cards don't do anything. That's a Daze. Well, that's a lucky draw there. Alright. Well, it's hard times for my opponent. I guess I'm pretty lucky to have won that one. Alright. Alright, so for round 4, we are on the draw here. And it's gonna be a mulligan. The opponent is playing Companion. I think the deck's pretty good against this kind of thing. Wasteland typically not exciting against Yorion. Especially on the draw. But we'll just play some Delvers. Try to find some Dreadhordes. So I'm thinking World Gorger Dragon at this point. I guess it might have been better to Brainstorm with that fetch land, huh? But we'll play Delver here. I mean, it's good that he's burning removal spells on these Delvers. But yeah, we'll try to find a free counterspell and jam this Dreadhorde next turn. So I think I am gonna go ahead and Brainstorm. I don't mind putting back a Lightning Bolt here. Nice. And just so hopefully he doesn't have like Abrupt Decay also. If I can just force this Dreadhorde through, we'll be in good shape. Nice. Okay, I like what I see. He wants to cling to dust. Alright, that's fine. We've got plenty of cantrips. It's going to cost like 4 mana if he wants to do that again. And we got Oko on top here. I guess Oko wouldn't be great to see. I mean, Uro. No Uro this turn. Should really get pretty far ahead here. Okay. The old main deck, Pyroblast. Alright. I guess I'll play the Ponder. These are good cards. Probably just do it like this, since I'm gonna play Oko this turn. And I didn't activate Oko. I'm having a bad day, folks. Good heavens. No. Yeah, I'll just keep the Delver on top. I think I do want to keep it in hand to force in case he does anything too crazy though. And then I'll just play the Delver next turn. It's not my most well executed sequence for sure. There's the Uro. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably gonna be hard to beat now. I'm gonna play this Preordain. I want another Dreadhorde. Alright, well, Wasteland's probably good. An Ice Fang. Do I like force this or something to stop him from drawing a card? Probably like anything to stop him from drawing a card at this point, eh? We just gotta like keep Uro from coming into play for as long as possible. And just try to get him dead. Okay. Well, I'm fine with that whole series of things happening. I think I'm just gonna keep this Oko in my hand. This doesn't seem like the best turn to double Oko. Well, he's not just slamming the land into Uro, so I like that. Wow, another Wasteland. Well, I really got bailed out I've had some ridiculous luck in these games, so that is something. The only thing I'd really be scared of at this point is somehow losing to like World Gorger Dragon, but I'm sure they're not playing World Gorger Dragon at this point. A lightning bolt, so I'll Force of Negation this. Okay. All right. Well, that's quite all right. We'll just play Oko again. Presumably would have remembered to activate Oko. Okay. So I don't think this kind of deck plays Blood Moon. So I think I'm okay playing Surgical Extraction, but I definitely would bring in Return to Nature there normally. Then we just need 3 more cuts. Two Surgical Extractions might be a little excessive, but I mean they do play Punishing Fire too, and I think Snapcaster Mage, in addition to Uro. Well, this is a nice hand if it draws another land. Ouch. Alright. I think I'm gonna put back the 8. I'll probably want a Wasteland in a hurry. And maybe Force of Negation will do something. The 8's not gonna come down too quick anyway. It's a nice draw. Yeah, definitely meant to bring in my Veil of Summer. It's unfortunate. Alright, another Klothys is not bad. I just have to assume that they probably don't have another Klothys. The first Klothys seems quite good. I might want that Wasteland yet. So I'm gonna... You know, I'd like to be able to pitch something to Force of Negation, but he probably doesn't have too many bombs. I think it'll be fine. Alright. Well, this will get his removal pointed at my creatures and not my lands. And hopefully can just slam Klothys next turn. What's this? Deluge for 1. Okay. Alright. So we'll just Wasteland him here. Actually, I think I am going to go ahead and Ponder too. There's not too much I would be worried about. Yeah. Let's see if this Dreadhorde doesn't stick. He doesn't have any removal colors out, so... Might be legit. What's this? An Uro. Okay. It's not what you love to see, but, I mean, I could draw, like, Surgical. Oh, he's got 2 lands. Alright. Well, this might be the end of my Dreadhorde here, and then that'll probably be it for this game. Yup. Yeah, he can just play Uro in his turn, and I'll probably just scoop. Astrolabe. I guess I don't really want to Force of Negation that. I guess I'll take one more draw step. See what happens. Alright. Wasteland was good against Uro last game, or the game 1, but I'd probably just can Surgical it. Or Klothys it. Okay. So just gotta find a land off this ponder. Great. Okay. I don't really know when I'm gonna get to play this Veil of Summer, and I might need to pitch an Oko to Force of Negation. Sure is great that we have 2 Dreadhordes here. Alright, so if I could say like a land on my next turn, or maybe even a cantrip. Obviously, if I get to connect with this Dreadhorde, it's good news. Yes. Okay, so we're probably playing Oko here. Whew. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so I'll have to draw Ponder here. Kind of like to draw the Surgical, but I think it should be fine. We'll just play this Oko. We should be in pretty good shape. Activate Oko, of course. Alright. Okay. That's alright. Daze is probably good. Nice. This is all what I'm trying to see. So we're definitely trying to set up Klothys next turn. So I could just take the second Daze now. But mostly we need Daze next turn in case like Uro comes down. I can just play Dreadhorde, another Dreadhorde this turn to sort of advance my board position. But I guess it's no, but it's probably good to have the Daze in hand. So I guess that's what I'm doing. All right. I don't know. That probably wasn't my best. This plays into Toxic Deluge pretty hard. A Carpet of Flowers. Well, that's not a good time for that to happen. That's a catastrophe. Blast. So we're just going to jam this here Klothys and hope that it works. And hopefully I get to double Daze something here. I don't. These Dazes sure are bad against my opponent's Carpet of Flowers. Wow, they're not using the mana though. That's a really good sign. Well, these aren't bad to see. If I could just get to swing once with his Hooting Mandrills, I would be so happy. Yeah, let's force this. Alright, well, I think I like the Oko on top. Alright, since he's attacking here. My opponent's life is getting pretty low. Do I just want to bolt the Baleful Strix though, so he draws one less card? But if I bolt my opponent, he's going to go down to 7, and then 5. Probably one more card. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. He's going to be drawing a couple cards anyway. So I think I'll just bolt my opponent here. I guess I'll take his Cling to Dust. Is his last card like Force or something? It's going to pitch the Orion. Okay, so that means he's just got 2 turns then. Something like Uro still doesn't seem that great. Astrolab. I guess this Delver's not so hot, huh? Alright, what is the opponent's last card here? Alright. I guess Daze is still pretty far from mattering here. It probably would have made sense to Daze that spell. Alright, well, I'm definitely not good at Magic, folks, but I feel like the deck is good. And Klothys probably worked a lot better there than, like, Sylvan Library would have. Okay, so for round 5, we'll be on the draw. This hand looks pretty good, though. Alright, well, Burn is, I would think of as a pretty good matchup. So I'll just play Tropical Island and Ponder here. These cards seem not bad. If I can just get one of these Okos into play, I'll be feeling pretty good about the whole situation. Goblin Guide. Force of Will is what I'd really like to see. And these other cards, I don't think it's what I want right now. It's not much worse. All right. So if they don't play something pretty good here, Oko will be pretty nice. Two cards left. I don't want any Eidolons. It's going to put me at 5. Okay. So I think with the cards in my hand, he'll need to have that crazy one, Flame Mastery or something. Just Daze this. Unfortunately, Oko's gonna be pretty good here for my opponent. I guess playing the Tropical Island wasn't very good there. I was thinking I'm gonna force Price of Progress in any case, but okay. It's so much more fun playing against Burn when you have a gain life effect in your deck. Holy moly. I guess I should have flashbacked. It doesn't seem like it matters. I do want this Delver to flip just to end the game here. Exquisite Firecraft? Is that the name of the card? Alright, playing Burn in round 5. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So I could just see maybe cutting like a Preordain and a Daze on the draw. Maybe bring in one Rough and Tumble and one Klothys. I mean, any kind of life gain is going to be pretty good. Daze is a little questionable. Sure, he brings in plenty of answers for Dreadhorde. I think Oko and Klothys are definitely the keys to winning the game. Alright. I like these cards. Is it? Alright, it's a Goblin Guide. And a Tormod's Crypt. Well, the Crypt seems pretty bad. Hooting Mandrills. Well, that can at least block. So we'll get to Lightning Bolt Goblin Guide. Play Hooting Mandrills. Alright, no Eidolon. Oh, man, I messed up my friggin' Ponder stack. Well, this has been some sorry gameplay, folks. I don't know. I should have let him attack first, obviously. But I'm just pondering for, like, Force of Will here. Or Preordaining. Yeah. I kind of just want to... I just want to get Klothys into play, and I just need, like, a Force to do it. Attacking with Delver... I don't think it's going to win the game here. Getting Klothys into play is what's going to win me the game. So, Alright. I don't know. I mean, he's probably got Price of Progress, but maybe he would have played already if he had it. I'm in a pretty dubious spot if he does have Price of Progress anyway. Or, like, anything. Yeah, Oko could gain me more life by next turn. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna play this Oko and hope for the best. Here comes the Price of Progress. Yeah. Alright, well. I'd say that's probably gonna do it. Okay. Just a little slow on the draw there. I think I'm just gonna run this, like, getting Klothys down quickly, like, on the play, should be a lot better. Alright, here we go. Alright, these are all cards I like to see. So I'm probably just gonna force this. Pitching Oko. Oko's so good, though. I guess I'm just gonna pitch Daze. Romad's Crypt. Okay. Well, if I just draw a land, I'm in pretty good shape. Okay, there's a land. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any chances here. If he like double bolts Oko, and we get to like draw 3 cards, that's gonna be a huge blowout. So there's the Exquisite Firecraft. Alright, well, I'm pretty okay with all that. Come on, let's get a flip, or an Oko, or a Klothys. That's not very exciting. I guess maybe I should have just used Chain Lightning when he was tapped out and couldn't fling it back at me. Yeah, I definitely should have. Maybe what I'll do is just leave Delver up on defense next turn. Wow, another Eidolon. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is block one of these and probably just like bolt the other. Wow, he's gonna Chain Lightning. Okay. So he's like dead now. Uh, oh, he gets to fling it again though. Okay. Well, it may not be my best conceived. But I bolt him and go down to 6. And I don't even know, does Chain Lightning, can he fling it back? Go down to like 2 off that. Go down to 6 and play Hooting Mandrills. I'm just gonna do this. Here we go. Daze will beat Price of Progress, so we're all set now. All right. All right. Well, guys, I'm sorry for the ratchet gameplay in that one. Um, but let's see here. Well, I guess the mana base was fine, but I would have liked the basic island. I don't know. It would be so good against Blood Moon and Price of Progress. But I don't know. I still like what we're doing here. I don't really know about the fourth Preordain. I might go back to the third Hooting Mandrills. But I guess that's what it is. But man, I really have to play tighter. All right. Well, thanks, guys.